morning. Hope the lighting's okay, but it's pitch dark at 5:30 in the morning here. My name is Dave, and I'm a long-haul truck driver in North America. This morning I'm down in Texas, and I'm heading down to Beaumont, Texas to pick a load up, which I'm taking back to Steinbach. It's Monday the 28th of August, and it is 26 degrees Celsius. So let's get it done. It's now 9:45 in the morning, and we're way down in Texas now. We're only about 45 minutes from my reload. So I don't know if you can see it, but over on the right you can see a lot of chimneys, chemical plants, refineries, all the good stuff you find down on the coast of southern Texas here. So yeah, like I say, about 45 minutes to my reload. Now, I've been here plenty of times to this reload. Sometimes you can be in and out in an hour. I have been stuck here overnight before waiting for the reload. Other drivers have been stuck here 4, 5, 6 hours waiting for their load. So we'll just take it as it comes. As long as I'm loaded today sometime and leaving there by tomorrow morning, I'm good with that. Obviously I'd like to be loaded sooner rather than later, but it is what it is. You won't rush them down here, you won't hurry them up. They work on a first come first served basis, not appointments. So you have to wait and see what kind of queue there is when you arrive there. On this toll road, the 99, it's an absolute cracking road, and saves a lot of time going down to Houston and then across to Beaumont. This cuts off that big corner, keeps you away from Houston altogether, and brings you out on I-10 much closer to Beaumont, so it's a win-win. The sat-nav doesn't even know this road's here, so that has me driving across fields right now. There's nothing else new to tell you guys. We'll be back closer to the reload. So over there, excuse me, over there on the right is where I'm actually going loading. So as we come past on I-10 here, you can actually see the staging area where the trucks will be waiting to go in and load. So we get a good look at that before we even get to the facility, the plant. So we'll be having a look over there in a second. Try and give us some sort of idea how busy it is. actually see some trailers parked up there now. Three, 4, 5. Yeah, there's at least 7 there. So it also depends what they're all loading though. They might not even be loading at the same place. There's a couple of different spots that you load inside the plant. So we'll go and check in and see how long we're here for. It could be a while. Be back later, guys. So we're all loaded. In the end we were in there about 3 hours. Just over 2 hours I think before they let us go in, before they called me in. And then, yeah, a little under an hour to get it loaded. Went down to the truck stop, scaled it, slid the axles, get the weights right. And now we're on our way. We're on I-45. And on our way up to, well, on the way back home, but we'll get about an hour south of Dallas tonight. So that'll make us very close to getting home on Wednesday night, but from there it won't be possible, but it's very close. So won't have much to do on Thursday morning. It'll just be a short run in the morning. And we've made ourselves available to leave again on Saturday morning. I've got my final dental appointment on Friday. That should be it for a while, so we can try and get back to some kind of normality, all being well. So trying to get up to, I think it's called Corsicana in Texas tonight. And that'll do us. Tomorrow night I'm going to aim for Sabetha, where the nice Mexican restaurant is. So we could be having fajitas tomorrow night. So that's it, guys. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is Tuesday, all day. Maybe do a bit going through Dallas again in the morning, but probably still be dark when I'm doing that, but we'll see how that pans out. But if I don't see you first thing in the morning at Dallas, I'll see you later in the day. So it's 5:30 Tuesday morning and just coming into Dallas. As you can see, at this time of the morning the traffic's already pretty heavy. So I'm just going to leave you guys with a bit of a time lapse going through Dallas. And I'll be back later today. So we made it through Dallas, no problem at all. We're parked up in Sabetha, Kansas, which happens to have one of the best Mexican restaurants on the road. So, parked here. We're going to have some fajitas. And that's about it. Tomorrow will be interesting. Not for me anyway, not for you. But there is a chance I can actually make it home tomorrow night. We've got 1,080 kilometres to my delivery, to the border. Good morning, Wednesday the 30th of August, and we're just coming past Council Bluffs here, basically just south of Omaha. It's a suburb of Omaha. So there is a very slim chance, well, I was saying last night, wasn't it, a very slim chance I'm going to make it home tonight. So we're on a bit of a mission today. Get to the border within me 11 hours driving. And then use the extra couple of hours. It's only about an hour and a quarter from the border back to the yard. So I've no need to get home tonight, but always nice to get an extra night in your own bed. And it'll save me getting up early in the morning. Being fat and lazy, we want to do as little as possible, don't we? So this is all a new layout around here. This road, this interstate was closed for, well, it was closed for a long time. Over a year, I reckon, while they changed all this. As you can see, we've got a concrete wall separating lanes here. So if you get caught in the wrong lane, it's too late. Oh, come on, get over. Yeah, so, oh, this lane ends. Yeah, so, sorry guys, as I say, it's a whole new layout around here, so I'm just having to concentrate on where I need to be, because the sat-nav, the GPS doesn't even know. Not sure if you can see it, but over on the left there is Omaha City now, the skyline there. I included the drive coming through Dallas there yesterday morning. And all these cities, well, I suppose all roads are the same, but all these cities give you a whole different impression depending on the time of day you drive through. You know, Omaha City, coming south, I think is a beautiful skyline when you see it off in the distance. And then of course you do it in the evening, in the dark, and it looks different again. And hopefully you were able to see that with Dallas. You've seen Dallas on previous videos, but hopefully you were able to see the difference. In the dark. So I'm going to have to stop for a break somewhere today. I'm going to have to stop for fuel somewhere, and I still hope to make the border. The thumbnail for this video is going to be the big Sam Houston statue north of Dallas there. I'll post a couple of links in the description below. But it's a huge statue. But the links will explain and give a bit more information than I can. I'd only get it wrong anyway, so it's not even worth trying. That's us, already north of Omaha now. So, hammer down. Let's see if we can make this work. Later, guys. Back again with a quick update. 1:30 in the afternoon, and I have got 376 kilometers to get home, which is probably about 250 to the border, and I've got 3 hours 12 minutes to do it in, and a total of 5 hours 12 minutes for me 13-hour driving. So what all that means is I'm going to be home tonight. Should be back in the yard for about 5:30. I'm thinking I'm going to stop here in Fargo for some fuel, just top the tanks off, then I'm ready for the next trip, hopefully on Saturday. But yeah, just a quick stop here in Fargo for fuel, and we should be able to one hit it from there back home. So that's about it. And that's my dad trying to phone me from the UK. So I'm going to leave you guys. I'm going to give my dad a quick call back. Be back later. So just a few minutes from the border here now, and I have still got 44 minutes driving left. So maybe we made it quite comfortably in the end. 4:15 in the afternoon, so it'll be that'll just be after 5:30 when I get back to the yard. That's if the border's not too busy, but we'll find that out in a minute. So, been an excellent trip really. Took a little bit long loading this, but it wasn't the end of the world. It took, it took 3 hours. Well, not really critical, was it? Even if they'd loaded it quicker, I wouldn't have got any further that night, because you've got Dallas to go through, so I'd have still been in the same place with the same amount still to do. It's worked out fine. So we've got a truck in front going to the border anyway. to see in a minute. Certainly can't see anything just yet, so looking good. But you never know. It widens into, well, for trucks it widens into 3 or 4 lanes when you get around the corner. They could all be stacked up in there. I've not seen anything here, so that's a good sign. Nope, I don't think there's any kind of queue at all. I can see one at the booth and one parked behind them. Yeah, nothing in the lanes. Awesome. Right, I'm going to have to shut you off here, guys. So here we are back in Mitchell. Once again, you've been here a few times before. But we're just a few miles from the yard now. We'll drop this trailer and we're going to get off home. I've just had a message actually. They want the paperwork in the office as soon as I get there. This trailer's actually leaving again tonight. So we're going to go into the yard and just drive round by the scale. Just park there and run in with it. Then I'll go and drop it. So that's it from me, guys. I'm going to go round to my oldest son Gary's house, have a quick cup of tea and before I go home. The wife's at work, so I'm going to nip round there, have a brew before I go home, pay a visit. So once again, thanks for joining me, guys. Take care, stay safe, and hopefully I'll see you on Saturday on the next one. Cheerio for now.